Namaste students, hope you all are fit and fine at your home and watching all the videos that we are making for you. And again I am here in front of you with my second video on the same topic, comprehension passage. Comprehension passage, I have already defined each and everything in the previous video. Now in this video I am going to discuss some important strategies to solve the unseen comprehension passages. So without wasting time, we will start. So the first strategy I am going to discuss with you, the first skill I am going to discuss with you. First of all, what you have to do, the first thing is read the passage as fast as you can. Read the passage as fast as you can or as possible. So I have discussed in the previous video that before solving the question answers, you should read the comprehension passage properly and you should provide a silent reading of the passage, and that silent reading of the passage is known as skimming. So skim the passage twice and come to the next skill. What's the next way? Try to underline some important line or parts of the passage. Underline important lines or part of the passage to answer the question. Underline important lines of the passage to answer the question. Underline important lines of the passage to answer the question, and it will help you to understand the main idea of the passage or the tone or the mood of the author. It will help you to understand the main idea or tone or mood of the author. When you go through the passage, when you read a passage, definitely you will recognize some important lines on which the complete passage is based on. So these lines are the gist of the passage. When you underline these lines, so it will help you to solve the question answers, and after that it will also help you to understand what is the mood, what is the tone, and what message through this passage the author want to convey. It will provide you each and everything what the author want to say about this passage, what message the author want to convey. We will get each and every information by reading the passage, by underlining the main lines. And now the third strategy is try to translate complex line in an easy one or in your own words. Try to translate the complex line. First of all, before writing anything, I will describe what is complex line. Complex line means when you will read the passage, certainly there will be some lines, and these lines, the meaning of these lines you won't get, so you have to read them again and again. First of all, if you have a complex line and you do not want to use the words, so you should write the same complex line, same difficult line in your own language, and in complex line in your own language, in your own words, and in your own language, in your own words and in your own language. This will help you this will help you to analyze the main idea of the paragraph. This will help you to analyze. I will write it on the board. This will help you. This will help to understand main idea of the passage. Main idea of the passage, and in seeking the cause and effect of the passage. In seeking the cause and effect of the passage. What are the causes and what are the effects of the passage? So the third is try to translate the complex line. I have already discussed with you, when you read the passage you will find some lines which are difficult and complex lines, difficult lines. So you have to translate them in your own language. It will help you to analyze the main idea of the passage and in seeking the cause and effect of the passage. Now we will discuss the fourth one. We will discuss the fourth strategy with you. So all these strategies that I am discussing with you will help you to solve the comprehension passage smoothly and with understanding. So the fourth strategy I am going to discuss with you is underline or mark the keywords. 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 Keywords, you know that when a passage returns, definitely, certainly there are some keywords, so you have to underline them or you have to mark them. These will help you to discover the logical connection. These will help you to mark the, these will help you to discover the logical connections. So when you mark the keywords, it will help you to mark the logical connections. So logical connections in the passage and help logical connections in the passage and help you in understanding it in a better way. When you mark the keywords, so it will also help you to develop logical connections between the passage. Logical connections, I have already discussed with you the logical skills. So logical connections जो हैं वो passage के ये जो keywords होते हैं, because maximum students have the same problem. That the students always say, sir, we don't know the meaning of this word. That's why we get confused. But if you don't know the meaning of any word, read that line for the first and you will not understand the meaning. Then read it the second time and read it the third time. Definitely you will get the meaning of that word, because in every comprehension passage it is written that find the meaning of this word from para 1 or para 2. Definitely you will get the meaning of that word, because when you mark that word, so it will help you to develop logical connections. Next one is try to understand some certain unfamiliar words. Try to understand some certain some certain unfamiliar words, some unfamiliar words, unknown words which you don't have, the words with which you are not familiar. familiar words ऐसे words जो आपने पहले कभी पढ़े नहीं है, देखे नहीं है, so वो unfamiliar words होते हैं. So unfamiliar words, by reading the passage, by reading the passage, by reading the passage, and after that the theme of the line will make you understand the theme of the line. The theme of the line will make you understand, the theme of the line will make you understand the meaning of the word, the meaning of the word, the meaning of the word. When you will mark some when you will understand some try to understand some uncertain, unfamiliar words, the words which you have not seen previously, and what the words which you have not seen before. So this type of words you have to underline them, you have to try to understand them, because when you read the passage thoroughly again and again, after reading the passage, the theme of the line will make you understand the meaning of these words. When you try to develop logical connections between these by translating the line in Hindi or English to English in your mind, so definitely you will get the meaning of some certain unfamiliar words by reading the passage thoroughly and by developing the logical connections. And next is determine the main idea. Let me first erase it. After that I will write it on the board. Determine the main idea, mood, tone of the author. Determine the main idea, mood and tone of the author. I have also discussed about this in my previous video on the same topic, but again, because this is a very important skill to learn, so again it has come. Determine the main idea, theme, tone. Determine the main idea, theme, tone or mood. Main idea of the passage. What is the main idea of the passage? What is the tone of the passage? What is the mood of the author? And inferential reasoning. And inferential reasoning. Inferential reasoning. And inferential reasoning. Inferential reasoning means, I have already told you, inferential means to reach on a conclusion with some evidence on the basis of some facts and reality. So that is inferential reasoning, and the other details from the paragraph, and other details from the paragraph. When you will read the passage, you should try to know the main idea of the passage. What is the main idea of the passage? You should try to know what is the tone, what is the mood of the author, and you should develop inferential reasoning. You should reach on conclusions on the basis of evidences, and you should prepare other details of the passage by reading it again and again. And the next is do not assume anything on the basis of your personal beliefs. While attempting comprehension passage, what some students used to do, they have certain things already in their mind. They never try to relate the things that are given in the passage. They will relate their own beliefs in with the questions. That is not correct and that is not true. We should not assume anything on our personal belief. Getting it or not? We should not try to relate anything that is already in our mind but not related to the passage. We should do each and everything on the basis of the content given into the passage, ideas given into the passage. Look back in the paragraph when in doubt. Look back in paragraph when in doubt. Look back in paragraph when in doubt. Next is the last thing I am going to discuss. The last thing is read the questions and choose the alternative provided. And read the question and all the alternative provided. I will write it on the board for you. This is the last line I am going to discuss with you. After that, we are going to conclude this video. This is point number 9, sorry, not 8. This is point number 9. Read the questions. Read the questions and alternatives provided to you. First of all, after going through the passage properly and the skills I have discussed with you, the strategies I have discussed with you, after doing all this, so what you have to do in the end, read the questions and alternatives provided to you and choose the most appropriate one. Choose the most appropriate one. So first of all, while attempting the questions, students often get confused in first of all they will read a line, after that they will mark it, and again when they will read the same line, they get confused the answer of one question. They will get confused that question is one, but they get confused in answers. There are 3 or 4 answers of the questions, but they don't know what is the exact answer for the question. So to know the exact answer of the questions, you need to read the passage again and again. You should be aware of the theme, tone and mood of the passage, and you should develop logical connections between the lines given. So this is all from my side. Thank you. Stay safe. Have a nice day.